to shock me, but it's just the fuel to go again. I understand you're feeling cocky, and your words are meant to rock me, but it's just the fuel to go again. I'm not afraid to hear your words. I'm not afraid to hear your words. I'm not afraid to hear your hurt. Come on, brother, have a drink. Tell me what you really think, what you really think. I'm in demand in different places, and you're a voice from other faces, but it's just the fuel to go again. I've got a plan and you can help me see something. Why don't you tell me? Give me the fuel. Go again. I'm not afraid to hear your words. I'm not afraid to hear your hurt. Come on, brother, have a drink. Tell me what you really think, what you really think. Tell me your words, what can it hurt? Maybe it works and we're both jerks. We aren't enemies, we just different people. We just different people. Come on, brother, have a drink. Tell me what you really think. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shine. In a world where the doors keep on closing, and it feels like we'll never escape, there's a place where adventures are open. There's a place where you don't have to wait. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. I deliver the tales for the hoping. I'm the wind in the sails for the brave. I'm the lesson that helps you keep coping at the end of a very bad day. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. Welcome to Hero Shack. Studios.
Okay, so let's see what happens when you put everything on 12 o'clock.
too. Thunder, and I knew there was no help from you. Thunder, sound of the drums beating in my heart. The thunder of guns tore me apart. You've been thunderstruck. Rode down the highway, broke the limit, we into town. Went through the Texas, and we had some fun. We met some girls, some dancers who gave a good time. Broke all the rules, played all the fools. Yeah, they blew a month. And I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please? Yeah, them ladies were too kind. You've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. Ooh, thunderstruck. Now we're shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please? Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah. It's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. So fine. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. 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 You've been thunderstruck. 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 You've been thunderstruck.
Fact to fiction, what's the deal? Contradiction spins the wheels. Investor haters hunt it down. Every screenshot, every sound. No one likes a tattletale when they're trying to hide their fails. No one likes the truth teller when their grift is super stellar. Someone's gotta take a stand. No one wants the truth when it exposes you. The web is forever and Dean is so clever. Shut up, Vicky. Vicky. Shut up, Vicky. Shut up, Vicky. Criminals try to deflect, thinking they deserve respect. But when the scam has been exposed, then everybody gets to know. Someone's gotta take a stand. No one wants the truth when it exposes you. The web is forever and Dean is so clever. Shut up, Vicky.
am not Marvel and I am not DC. I am not the mainstream, but I'm living the same dream. I am not CG, but I'm not the AT. I am independent, no, not a codependent. I'm making books just like you. I'll break my bank to see it through. So let it cook and keep it true. Heal the face, which one are you? I am a creator, I tinker with the tunes. I'm not an instigator, but I am not immune. Is this the age? I don't keep track of time. I'm a hero in a cape of comics, ain't a crime. I'm making books just like you. I'll break my back to see it through. So let it cook and keep it true. Heal the face, which one are you? Don't get mad if I'll guess beyond plan. Show it, this ain't no whole cuss, full cuss. Don't get mad and blow it. This ain't no hobby town and we ain't fooling around. Keep your feet on the ground. Your head in the clouds. In your head in the clouds. I'm making books just like you. I'll break my back to see it through. So let it cook and keep it true. Heal the face, which one are you? I love you, you mighty backers. I love you, you super chatters. Give me cash and don't you stop. Here's my trash, don't love me not. I love you, all that money. I love you like the taste of blood, honey. Come with me, I'll hold your hand. I'm the key, the master plan. We're just doing the Caesar's dance. Oh, 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 oh. But the Caesar ain't got no pants. No, 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 no. The emperor has no clothes. I love you, but my book is late. I love you and you gotta wait. No refunds, it's my comic date. Make a fuss and I'll dox your face. I love you, better fall in line. I love you, aren't you on my side? Mute, 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 but you'll never know. You're so cute, super chat my show. We're just doing the Caesar's dance. Oh, 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 oh. But the Caesar ain't got no pants. No, 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 no. The emperor has no clothes. The emperor has no clothes. The emperor has no clothes. I believed in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shine. In a world where the doors keep on closing and it feels like we'll never escape, there's a place where adventures are open. There's a place where you don't have to wait. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. I deliver the tales for the hoping. I'm the wind in the sails for the brave. I'm the lesson to Hero Shack. Bow your head and take the knee. Yes, we swear we have your back. Take the hashtag and you see we will get you right on track. Take the name and fight the fight. You'll be judged for what we've done. We ain't good guys, that's alright, 'cause you're the grunt, my son. We are the lords, we are the kings. You are the minions of our power. Tie the cords, pull the strings. You are the bricks that build our tower. Just remember, we are supreme. Just remember, we are gods. We're lords and kings, and you are not. Now's the time to bow your heads. We are capturing your scream. In our minds, you're living dead. You're an ending to the means. Put our names upon your lips. There is pizza in the back. Loose lips could sink the ship, and no, there ain't no going back. We are the lords, we are the kings. You are the minions of our power. Tie the cords, pull the strings. You are the bricks that build our tower. Just remember, we are supreme. Just remember, we are gods, we're lords and kings, and you are not. And we don't think you'll ever be lords and kings. We were the pros, so we do know we're lords and kings, and you'll never be, never ever with me, Lord and kings. It's so wild the way that they're playing the game. With a smile they bank on you, watching their shame. Walk a mile, maybe they'll mention your name. Every villain sucks, you're saying every villain sucks. It's the game that they're playing, too much is never enough, it's gonna catch you. It's so contrived like all the deadlines. Eat all the pie, come down to July. It's so contrived like all the deadlines. Eat all the pie, counting down to July. Burn with that pride, all villains ask why. Every villain sucks, you don't say it. Every villain sucks. It's the game that they're playing. Too much is never enough, it's gonna catch you. No, you'll never be cool and high. The sun being put too high in the sky. Every villain soon comes to light. Everybody's gonna be surprised. Every villain sucks. You know what I'm saying? Every villain sucks. It's the games that they're playing. Too much is never enough, it's gonna catch you. Every villain sucks. You know what I'm saying? Every villain sucks. It's the games that they're playing. Too much is never enough, it's gonna catch you.
The truth is bleeding out, and the frogman is unhinged. He rants and raves and shouts, wondering how he lost the win. His eyes are full of doubt, and his following is cringe. He sees his fate in pals. How long can he hold it in? The truth has been revealed, but the truth was always known. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The truth was in their mouths, but the frogman played his game when he threw down all his clout. tried to bury them in pain. Hindsight's 2020. Even blind men hear the shame. Brother did it all for money, but the truth was war campaigns. War, 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 war. The war campaign was right again. War, 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 war. Oh hail the war campaign. War, 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 war. The war campaign was right again. War, 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 war. Oh hail the war campaign. All hail the nail, all the fail. All hail the war campaign. War, 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 war. All hail the war campaign. War, 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 war. All hail the war campaign.
I believed in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shine. In a world where the doors keep on closing and it feels like we'll never escape, there's a place where adventures are open. There's a place where you don't have to wait. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. I deliver the tales for the hoping. I'm the wind in the sails for the brave. I'm the lesson that helps you keep coping at the end of a very bad day. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. Welcome to Hero Shack.
Well, stop what's down, tell me something going around. Let's discuss the light of day. Spitting truth, come with me. What's up, what's down? Nothing's ever out of bounds. There has to be a better way. Always something of a better play. Hero Shack Day, Hero Shack Day, Hero Shack, baby things. Hero Shack, hey, Hero Shack, yeah. Hero
What's up? Welcome to Hero Shack Daily Things. It's actually episode 55. I marked it as 54, so you might see it as 54, but it's actually 55. So, welcome to the show. Diana, the ever mutable, is sitting there looking at us, and that's fine. We can't hear her giggling until she unmutes. She still hasn't really picked up on what I'm saying. That's fantastic. There we go.
I had to find my window.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Great. So we've had a really busy week, and I wish we could have streamed every single day, but we have not been doing that. Actually, I have not been doing that.
No, but I like the once a week stuff because it.
Everybody seems, but I like to be like, on it. Like I don't feel like I'm promoting enough,
Now,
and I really don't want to go on shows that aren't appropriate.
Just stop for a minute. I like the fact that we have the once a week show. I think we get more content, and
we do.
It's good. It's good. So, did I see you taking a celebratory shot? Like,
yes,
just my eyes blurring.
Well, it's Mantown night, and I know what's going on in Mantown, so I just joined in a little.
I see. Very cool. That's very nice.
It puts a little edge on the personality. It means I'm a little bit on the hot side tonight, folks.
A little spicy, folks. Oh boy.
Yes.
Watch out. Anything could fly.
I wouldn't say watch out.
So we are celebrating. And why are we celebrating? We might want to touch on that.
We're celebrating because we not only hit our funding, but we've doubled it thanks to our backers. We have 11 backers, and we are at $1,009. That's 202% funded, folks. And if I'm not mistaken here, that puts us at the 4x4 Cyclopean magnet. That's 4 inches by 4 inches. The artwork has not been quite determined yet, but that's not going to be hard to do. We got plenty of awesome Cyclopean pictures here. We just need to pick a good one. If you guys know one that you want to if you guys know one you want to see, let us know.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. Hey, I'm excited. Just jump by it.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump by it. I'm just like jumping. That's me jumping by that naughty
right
word.
by it.
Jippity doo dah.
Yeah, a 4x4 magnet. That's our first stretch goal.
Okay.
So actually, you know what? Let me just do this. Okay, so share the screen.
There you go.
There you see our backers. We're at $1,900, 202% of $500. But down here, oh, by the way, there's the alternate cover. Yeah. It's hard to see on screen, I'm sure, but that line art is all actually stippling. If you don't know what stippling is, that's little tiny black dots that had to be applied dot after dot after dot. And I enjoyed it. It took about, 10 days to finish. And I'm really stoked. I think that's great. I'm working on the Cardinal, by the way. Page 3 is almost completed. Page 3 of at least 6 pages. It may go longer.
That's exciting.
Yes. And there's the stretch goal. So the second one is the bonus special edition 2-sided metal card exclusive to the stretch goal. If we don't hit it, that card is not coming out.
That's right.
But
okay.
Keep
we
in
still
mind,
have 30 days or something? No.
I was going to say, keep in mind, we still have 31 days.
Yeah.
And we're more than halfway there. So I'm confident. Those of you who know me know that I've been out there pushing and getting some attention to us. The Hero Shack song has been getting a lot of nice comments. People really dig it because, come on, it's set up like a good anime cartoon type of anthem from like it's written to be our swan song. So Cap wants to talk about this. Obviously, I was going to build it up, but let's jump to that. Hang on a second. Let me get to something, okay? I have to do a little finagling here on my end. But if we're going to talk about Redbeard in the card, I should show.
It is like, I can't even begin to tell you guys. It's amazing. It's just, wow.
So let me see if I can make it bigger or not.
Okay.
Not really. No, I can't. Not in this form. I don't think, at least. I can open the image in a new tab and show you there in a bigger form.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that. I'll just stop this screen and I'll share the placeholder. And this one is not stippled, but I drew it based on the pictures that we took the night that we hung out with him at Mantown, and made it as personalized as I could.
Look at how cool that looks.
Yeah, I
Oh,
really
the
enjoyed
detail
doing it.
for Redbeard and the chicken. Love the chicken.
Yeah, and
Speaking
I
of
love
chicken-
the tat.
Speaking of chickens,
Yes.
I have been presented with my own chicken. Can you guys see this?
You're a little pinky.
I'm a little pinky. I'm in
You're
the
a little-
pink. Look at how cute, actually. And
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
learned
show
that
you a much cooler chicken.
glow in the dark. They glow in the dark.
Yeah, but does yours do this?
No. I'm sorry. Chewy just woke up. Oh my God. All right, enough playing. Put your chicken down. He just fell. Sorry, guys. Chicken in the house.
Yeah, we are loving the chickens, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Fried
They're so
chicken,
much fun.
rainbow chicken, pink chicken, yellow chicken.
I'm telling you guys.
Yes.
Can't get enough.
Yellow chicken. Yes.
A mini nuclear device. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we have chicken abound. But that wasn't all that happened this week. So let's shift into something a little slower, but just as exciting. It was very fast. So I ordered a book online because, frankly, I'm waiting on a couple of books to come in. And you know me, I like to back stuff. I like to get new stuff. So I ordered a book from Arrow Comics.
Oh.
And it came in, Soul Tack. Let me get a little closer.
Oh yeah, that one. You were very excited about that. I recall.
Here it is.
Mhm.
Very nice cover, nice print.
A little glossy,
I
but
haven't
yeah.
really gotten to read it yet. Well, it looks glossy on camera, but I actually like glossy. Glossy's all right. You know that we've had issues with matte finish, so I can live with glossy. Matte feels really good and it looks really great until you touch your fingers that are kind of dirty.
Right.
Tony would also like to see the pics from the show. All right, we're gonna do that then because I have that too. I knew you knew I did though, right? All right.
Do you have them all set up?
Well, what I did was I set up a Google slide. So all I have to do is like
way.
Yeah. So can you see it right now? You see Redbeard?
I don't. Well, yes, now I do.
All right. So let's go to the next slide. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll play it by ear.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's the alternate cover,
Okay.
which you've already seen, but there it is. Here we go. Okay, so in this picture, we see Diana selling to a poor, not a poor lady. Obviously, she's at a comic festival thing, so it can't be poor. I don't know how to put it. A woman who has been snared by her sales pitch.
Oh,
And,
good Lord.
Next to her, you see Tony, aka Cafanora, and he's like doing the sales pitch too. He's pointing to the characters on the table, which we will be focusing on. We will have hands on in a few minutes here, folks, because I actually have those babies in my possession. It's not just a chicken farm here, my folks. So let's move on to the next one. And there it is again, a little higher bird's eye view, because I only had my camera to go with. Nobody sent me pictures. Actually, the guys probably did, and I didn't see it, but Diana didn't share her
pictures. Didn't I
Not
share
me.
my pictures
you
with
must,
you?
You must have posted them to Facebook, and I was lazy and didn't get them. But
Oh, because I know I took a bunch. You should have asked me. I have them.
hey, honey, do you have any photos?
I do.
All right, let's move on. Here we have three
Okay.
pictures of me and Cap. Yeah, one I'm kind of sucking my gut in, but the rest of them I'm just kind of hanging out, looking as cool as I can. And yeah, I'm the guy with the like scruffy goatee thing. Here we have some close-ups of the action figures. Yes. And like I said, we'll have hands-on with them in a few minutes. Diana, are you monitoring the chat? Because I can't even see it.
Yes, pics from the awesome show, please.
Okay, just so long as I'm not like missing
No,
something.
you're not. I'm
here-
sending you.
Diana, why don't you tell us what this is?
Those are the action figure. Oh, wait, it just switched. because I'm looking at the YouTube video one.
Yep. So it's a little behind.
So this is this is Peter, the Great Cyclopean, standing with Christopher, the creator of Peter, in front of our little table at the library Comic-Con.
Haverhill Library Comic-Con, Haverhill,
Yes,
Massachusetts.
Haverhill. Yep.
And
Right.
here Peter is being assaulted by women who just can't help but get their hands on him. They thought he was awesome.
Mhm. This is true. This is true. Okay.
Here he is
I
looking
am
tough. Look
there.
how
I
tough
just
he looks.
look at.
The action.
I'm literally sending you all these pictures that I just had.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you can
So
actually
Peter,
share.
yeah, I just did that. I shared them with you. So
No, I mean,
what I could share them on screen.
you could have,
Is that
but
a
I guess
cat
I'll have.
behind you? I'm sorry. I
course
thought
it's
you were going
a
to put them beside you.
Yes. Which one is it? It's probably Brave.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so our mock-up of the Great Cyclopean cosplay outfit needs some work, but for my very first attempt, we were pretty proud of it. And our wonderful friend Steve did a fantastic job acting like the Great Cyclopean. We do have some finer work details to work on, and we will. I'm hoping we'll get that done before our next con. I don't know if we will or not, but it was really fun. It was very stressful, but it was really fun.
How stressful was it?
I worked really hard on that, and in all honesty, I have never worked with EVA foam before, and so I had no pattern to go by. I had the pictures that Chris drew of Cyclopean, but pretty much that was it. The guy that was wearing it, Steve, I didn't have him. He was not local to the sense that he lived down the road. So we had to do a couple of meetings to measure him and do all that kind of stuff. It was pretty crazy. But
here we go. I found it.
okay.
Your stuff downloaded.
What's that? My stuff
Your
downloaded.
stuff downloaded, and I couldn't find it.
Right.
Now I did.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
keep talking.
Yeah, so long story short, it's very rough, it's very primitive, and I understand that. So anybody out there that may be watching that is professional or has done work with EVA foam, hats off to you guys. I need to find somebody that can actually make a pattern for me. When I was putting it together, Tony's so funny, he believes in us both. When I was actually putting the suit itself was relatively easy. That was all bought, fashioned with a couple of things here and there. But the actual head of Cyclopean needs some refinement. It's not exactly the way we want it. But it worked. It got a lot of people, smiling. And I feel like it did its job for what we needed it to do for that particular Comic-Con. So I'm open to suggestions and I'm open to comments and all that stuff. So feel free to, you tell me that it's like terrible, that's okay. I get it. Not a big deal. I can deal. I got a tough skin. And this is a picture of all of the characters. The biggest character, of course, is Chris, who created it all.
But I'm actually not. Look at, I'm the shortest one there.
I know. You and Randy are like really short. We got the two. Actually, it's a really great picture of you guys. You're all so handsome. And that's the table, their little setup. It was actually in the Haverhill Library, which was kind of fun. I'd never done a show. We've never done a show actually in a library. So they did a really nice job setting up the tables, making us feel comfortable. And we did pretty good for sales. We did a good, I was impressed. People didn't really know who we were. It was our first time out there. And there is the Great Cyclopean coming in.
I just slipped a little artwork there.
Oh boy. What?
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I did. Yeah, I did.
That's not the finished page, though. That's a rough.
No, it's not. I know. But
that's very exciting, though. I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, sure you didn't.
Exclusive content. No, well, I didn't use, I've never used this app to do it. I downloaded it straight from your message.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure where it would stop.
All right. Well, that's fine. I just thought that was kind of funny.
So Next up, we should probably look at the action figures. And for
I
that,
think that would be very wise.
you're going to lose your screen, lady.
Why?
Wow. Because I'm taking over.
Okay.
So, first but not least, I want to introduce you to Wiretap. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I could stop the autofocus. Let me see if I can do something about that. Portrait, maybe that'll turn it off. Yeah, that's a little better, right? It's staying focused.
Cool.
So this is Wiretap. I will not give away too much of his story. Hello, Steph. But
Hey, Steph, how are you?
check out the pages of the Great Cyclopean for information on him. And then, of course, you get a peek at the Cardinal. He is actually appearing in his own section in backup stories of Cyclopean currently. Yes, very cool. Fully mobilized. Look at that, fully articulated. Very nice. These are made through kit bashing, if you're wondering. Then, of course, the teacher, the master, the coach, the captain, Captain Aura.
Captain Aura has hit the
People ask why he wears white. Because he can. That's the right answer for the right hero. Because he can.
There you go. He can too. It was so much fun. We missed you, Miss Steph. I missed having you there.
Dun 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 dun. Yes, we did. Dun 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 dun. Yes, the great
Here he comes. Look at how awesome that looks.
And yes, he goes all the way around. Yes, he does. He's
From the
beautiful.
amazing workshop of Tony and his awesome son Joe. Really, really nicely done. Look at that. People were just stopping by. We actually got people stopping at the table just to talk about those, and I ended up selling some books because of it, which I thought was very cool. I was very pleased with that.
My favorite was, and they didn't buy anything, but they did promise to go look at the website. Young couple, he kind of bumped the edge of the table, the guy did. And I watched his eyes, because that's what you do when you're behind a table and you're kind of creepy. And he looked over at the doll, at the action figure, and instantly stopped, like in his tracks. And like his poor girl, she was like hanging onto his arm, and she did that old, like by the hook thing, like
yeah.
And they spun right around, and he was like, "Wow, what is that?" So that was wicked cool. They will definitely. I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to figure out a way to make even bigger version of the Cyclopean, because we could put him on a table and he would just attract people all day. It would be awesome, like to find like a 2.5-foot version that we could kit bash ourselves or something. But that is just incredible. It's like
indeed it did, Joey. Indeed it did.
Very humbling.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, guys, you guys knocked it out of the park. Like I never imagined it could look that cool. And frankly, neither did anybody else. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna bring it in to show the kids, and it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to put them.
Oh
in,
no!
Like
Oh
cage.
no!
They're all gonna want to play with them. I'm gonna be like,
no! I can already hear it.
Yeah. Well, we have one student who's going to be offering me $5 an action figure, and I'm going to be like, no, you don't understand, my friend. But
I have a question.
I have the answer.
What was the poll for?
Should we open the lines? Yeah.
What do you mean the lines? The lines to what?
What do you think?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Come on, you've been on this show for 55 episodes.
Yeah.
What are the lines?
With you, it could be anything.
The chat, the video thing.
Oh, the chat. Open the chat. Well, why did you say line? Like, why didn't you just say open the chat?
Because people say, call-in show. The lines are open. Call now.
I said, what is it? I asked what it was. I responded. I'm like, what is he talking about? Let's open the lines. I'm like, the lines for what?
You know, for people to say, "Hey, what's up,
Oh,
man?"
guys, you're so silly. So yeah, so what else? We have to get busy because we just hit the magnet goal. I got to get those ordered.
Yeah, I'm looking around to make sure I haven't forgotten anything
Okay.
because
You
I
sure?
laid everything out like as almost like a real schedule.
You did? Well, I
Yeah,
know you were in your studio for a while, so
but I
yeah.
do actually. I want to say something kind of sobering or sombering or. Hang on, let me do this right. If I'm going to do this, I got to do it right, right?
Oh boy, I have no idea.
Well, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not like the end of the world because I didn't know the guy personally.
Oh no.
So in my childhood, I did an awful lot of reading of the comic book artist and writer Don Perlin. He was basically a Marvel legend doing, monthly books for years,
Mhm.
and passed away today at the age of 94.
Oh.
Creator of Moon Knight, most notably. I didn't know that. But like I said, I had read tons and tons and tons of his books because, he just did magnificent runs. You can see his art here. Let me see if I can get a bigger. He was very much, a classic comic book artist. He wasn't like part of the 80s revolution or 90s extremism. He was just Don Perlin.
Mm.
Kind
I
of
don't
part of
think,
these 70s.
yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about him much, to be
No, I
honest.
haven't. I haven't. He's one of those guys who kind of got,
Mm.
put in the back of the mind because he
Mhm.
wasn't one of my favorites, but I definitely read a ton of his work,
Mm.
which is common. There's a lot of guys who work in the business who aren't necessarily my favorites, but I recognize their names and I respect them. Really, I respect anybody who can do a monthly book, on
Mhm.
a schedule that has to be. And I know a lot of the guys I've found out since then have their tricks and what others would call cheats or whatever. But let's be honest, if you didn't know then, if it's good enough
Yeah.
to fool the eye, I guess it was good enough to be published because I've heard of all sorts of tricks that they did. And I'm like, really?
Mhm.
My goodness. I still walk around in denial of most of it,
Mhm.
just because I don't want to accept it. I'm like, nah, can't really be. No,
Well, he was how old? 90, you said? He lived a
94.
really well, that's a very fine life. I mean, not that being 90 means you should die or anything, but that was a good run. I mean, don't you think?
I
Was he
don't
sick?
know.
Did they say how he passed? Was it
I
like
do
his
not know
body
because I haven't had
busted?
that much. I haven't had that much time to look into it. I found out just before showtime.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for yawning. Yeah, wake up, wake up.
Oh,
That was
woo.
weird. I know. I'm sorry, you guys.
You like my logo?
I do like your logo.
That
It's
was put on my
interesting.
T-shirt. Yeah,
I know. It
it's
stands
kind
for moonshine, right? I mean, Moonstar.
of a. That's going to become a thing,
Oh my God, I can't
I'm
believe
going
I
to
said
make it a
that
thing
again.
just because you keep making it a thing. That must mean it's ordained from my beautiful wife.
No, Moonstar.
Well,
I
it's
just,
really no. You know what? It's really like kind of a jazzed up, modified version of the original logo.
I look at it and I don't see Moonstar.
You see moonshine,
I
baby.
No, I mean, like, where are the stars? There's no star. Why didn't you make it in the
There was
shape?
never a star. I never put a star on me. I thought a star would be like too Captain America-ish.
Oh,
So
okay.
the star was my beautiful mind that gave me telekinetic powers.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-doo-doo. I would like to introduce you to a man who grabbed the world by the throat and told them to enjoy the adventure.
Ooh, okay.
Would that be Don Perlin?
Would it be? Maybe. I don't know. Terry, tell us. Don't keep us holding here.
By the way, I mean that in all wonderful due respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, It's just a shame. But people do pass. And I mean, like, I'm not one of those guys who freaks out about celebrities usually because it's, you know, it is what it is. I don't know.
Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama.
Ah,
The Japanese animator or a manga person.
I'm guessing manga.
I think Carrie's really into manga and stuff. So, okay.
Well, let's be honest, who isn't? The problem is we're just not like swift Americans, you know. I can barely remember the names of the guys I know. And the new names, I don't know anybody really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know a couple of writers that I've heard of. Creative Dragon Ball. That's a nice little series. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. That is a really.
Have you ever heard
lot
of Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. I'm messing with you now. Yes, the same Dragon Ball.
I was going to say, isn't it the same thing? It's like, no.
So are you typing right now? Because you look like you're messaging someone.
I was.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm here talking.
You're doing better
Geek
than normal.
Studios, DBZ. What?
You're doing better than normal.
Thanks. I just.
He's saying Dragon Ball Z respect. Absolutely.
Yes, I know. Well, it is. It's a amazing series. I've seen a couple of episodes with my daughter. She's got the whole Dragon Ball. She's got so much manga. It's crazy. If you need manga, you should come down to Larissa's library. She's got a lot. What were you gonna say?
I did want to talk a little bit.
Please do.
There's been a couple of cool things that happened this week, and both of them are kind of interesting. We got a letter in the mail.
Did you respond to him yet? Are we gonna?
I don't know what I'm gonna write yet, but and you know how great I am at writing back. But we got a letter that was very cool. I think we might have mentioned it last week, but I reflected more on it this week because there was a lot of great advice in it while being a positive critique and an encouraging critique. Because after I was done reading it, I felt like going out and, you know, hammering down 3 pages in 20 minutes because it was that cool. It was that like lifting. But another one I got online was somebody kind of mocking it and suggesting that EVS take a hard look at it in his trash cast. And I made joke of it, but I think I should make it clear, like, Cyclopean is not like Marvel or DC or even Image. He is his own thing. And he's on a trajectory going up, meaning every issue we dedicate like a ton of time to making it better. And I'm just welcoming people along for the ride. So I'm not in competition to become like the world's greatest legendary artist. If I get there, it's because of God, not because of me. And we're not illusionaries. We're having fun. We're making entertaining books, but I'm not sitting here challenging the world's greatest artists. Not yet, at least. So I just wanted to put that out there because when people look at the book, I want them to understand exactly what it is. Because for us, it's like a walk through time, really.
Mm-hmm.
And every issue has become like that. And with Mantown coming up behind us and supporting us, that was such a boost in confidence and really.
I don't know if they really understand like what a positive effect they've had on our lives in this journey. Because now it's not just you and I and a handful of people. We got like a whole group of people that are just so kind and so encouraging. And I know my necklace, I'm wearing that Friday night because I'm going out for dinner with some girls. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to tell them all about it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. You know what, lady? You ain't got one.
No, I don't have one of those. I'm not a man and all the guys wear those. So that's okay. You know,
I was just reading. She's probably still grieving about Toyama's death in March.
I don't know.
The Dragon Ball Z creator died in March.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So what else is up?
Nothing. We have. It's mind blowing that we've we still have all this time for the campaign. I am very excited about it. I've been posting it on Facebook. I've been sharing it on Twitter and talking it up with people that I know. I've just sent out a bunch of emails from former backers. So if you've already backed it and you get an email from me, it's just because I have a master list and I just send it. So I'm not asking you to reback it. You're just in the mix of the backers. So yeah, I'm sure most fans are still grieving because very,
it's
very
it's like losing an icon like Stan Lee.
yeah.
And it's just impactful
Mhm.
to the fan base, which,
Of course.
if I'm not mistaken, is at least in the millions, if not billions, if you
Oh
count.
gosh. Yeah, I think my he's done a couple of things, right? I mean, he's known for Dragon Ball Z, but
Oh, we've done Free Comic Book Day.
yeah.
In fact, at the Haverhill show, they were handing out books still from Free Comic Book Day,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of surprised me. That means that there was an overstock
Yeah.
of comics. But the point is that they get out there, I guess.
Right.
So long as it doesn't matter if they're all gone in one day. It would just be nice if there was that much of a rush.
Mm-hmm.
Although people can go nuts, especially with those, because I believe they're sold at a dire discount.
Right.
I know when we got our stack last year, I think it cost them a total of $5 for there was literally 50 of them. So it was fantastic.
What a thing.
What's that?
I was just looking up Akira Toriyama's death. It was not unexpected. He was young. He was 68, guys. It's too young. Too young. He had a
What, do you think I'm going to make 68?
Yeah, of course you are.
Wow.
You'll be in your 90s.
By the time I hit 30.
You're funny. I was going to say the next Comic-Con that we will be attending will be in July. So we have a couple of months of getting our things together. I sort of abandoned my dolls because when I started working on the Great Cyclopean costume, I didn't have enough time in my day to do both. So hopefully I'm going to have the dolls ready for Plastic City. I don't know if we'll have the Great Cyclopean there or not because the one person that is the Great Cyclopean in human form lives about an hour and a half away. And I don't know if we'll have the new headpiece ready to go. The body was okay, but the suit and everything was fine. But that headpiece needed a little bit of work. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Yes, sir.
I have a vision I'd like to create on that.
I'm sure you do.
I
with
do.
Everything else you're doing.
I know. I have a plan.
I know you have a plan.
I have a plan.
I'm glad you have a plan.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
How long have we been on? Because I don't want to kill you here.
It's 9:32. We've been on since 9:30.
Wow, it's only been a half hour and you're yawning.
Well, I'm just tired, honey. I'm up at 6 a.m.,
No, you weren't. No, weren't.
Today I actually slept over because you didn't wake me up. You didn't when I don't come out of the bedroom by 6:10, you ought to be throwing a shoe at my head or something and getting me going. I'm behind schedule today.
Well, I watched the dog go in and get you, and you just roll over and let it suffer.
Well, she comes over and nuzzles me and then snuggles, and I'm like, "Oh, my baby's here." Snuggle, snuggle. But you know what? I realized I had so I've had this little bit of a cold. So I took some cold medicine last night. And I think that's why I overslept this morning. So I am not taking cold medicine. I am hydrating. I'm drinking water. That's what I'm on tonight. Lots and lots of water. So hopefully I'll have a better night's sleep.
I think you will.
Yeah.
I'm predicting a solid night's sleep.
Oh boy, yeah. They're all there drinking. I haven't even touched I will tell you, Tony, when we got back from the Haverhill show, Chris, I'm sitting there. My daughter had come up because it was Mother's Day weekend. So she came up to spend the weekend with me or spend the night. Chris put down that big old bottle of Rumble Mitts, cracked it open. Shots. Who wants a shot? I'm like, I guess I'll have a shot. Actually, it was very refreshing. Chris, It's a work night. I know. You can't. At least you don't have to drive tonight anywhere.
You don't know that I did anything.
I don't know. You went with the camera.
I might have been wiping my nose.
Oh, that's what you were doing. Sure.
I didn't want to be gross and have
bottle.
my boogers all over the place.
Oh my God. So I noticed that you put the StreamYard up. So if you'd like to come in and chit chat for a little bit, please feel free to click on the link and join us here in the chat. It would be very nice. Thank you, Terry. That's very sweet of you.
Happy Mother's Day, Diana.
I had a nice Mother's Day. My kids were up. Well, most of my kids were up. My son and daughter-in-law, because it was her Mother's Day. So I said, do you need to treat your wife and do something with her? But we are getting together to do a Mother's Day / birthday lunch with my grandson and my 2 other kids. So I'm very happy about that. I get to feel really like I get my grandson all to myself, and we get to go do some fun things. So yeah. What else was I going to say to you? What else?
You're going to tell me how good looking I am on this.
Oh, so the Plastic City Comic-Con, I'm very excited this year. It's in Leominster, you know.
Yes, I know.
Did you know that? And I'm very happy about that because
we did get to see Keith this weekend at the show.
Yes, of course.
And actually, I'm going to start making sure I go at least attend the chat of his show on Mondays. He does Internet Comic Relay.
Yes.
I believe that's the name. It's been around for a while. And it's always been one of those things where I'm like, yeah, bro, I want to hang out more. And then I forget. And we're only like 45 minutes apart. And I'm like, he's a fellow creator. He's right there.
And he's awesome. And his wife is amazingly talented as well. Artist in her own right. So
he's pushing her to do her book. You know, do a book.
I know. Yeah, she should. She really should. But yeah, so we got to see them. We got to see a couple other Johnny C was there. So we got to see some familiar, friendly faces. So Plastic City is July 20th. Plastic City Comic Con is July 20th. It's a Saturday. So if you are in the area, it's about from Mantown. It's in Leominster. It's actually a little closer than coming all the way up to Athol. It's probably just about an hour for you guys.
Greetings, one and all.
Hey, Terry, how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Good to see you. What you working on? Anything? And you're usually working on something good. Still working on your book, right?
Yeah. Right now, I'm working on a poster.
Oh, good. Is it for something special, or for somebody, or just for you?
Well, you know, it's for me for now. Just an idea I want to get out of my head.
There you go. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it.
I tried to use a soup spoon once, but I couldn't get a soup spoon to get that crap out of my head, and I couldn't get it past like the ear canal.
Just stop. It's so bad. It's so
well,
bad.
it could have been worse. He could have tried using a rice spoon. He'd be forever doing that.
Yeah, well, a rice spoon.
That would have worked.
No, I don't think so.
I could have chopsticks, one on each side.
That's terrible, you guys. Stop.
It's self-deprecating. I'm allowed to say self-deprecating jokes.
I know. Yes, you are. So Chris has been very busy making tunes. I don't know if anybody has listened to them.
All right. So I got to say I apologize to my son, who has nearly disowned me for daring to play in the AI music sphere. But let me say this again. Nothing that it plays is all that difficult. Like, it's no different than using like GarageBand music generators. The difference is it assigns a vocalist who can actually hit the notes. Now, I will say it really does a number to it when it goes through StreamYard. I don't like the way it sounds. It kills the equalization. But if you listen to the videos on YouTube in the playlist, they sound much better.
Right.
And they're just my thoughts of the moment. Like, one thing I've done my whole life was draw comics and write stupid lyrics.
Right.
And so I've been doing it. Some of them are really hokey, like the Vicky song, the DMV song.
Yeah.
But I had fun with it, you know? Some
Fair
of them
enough.
I take quite seriously, like Every Villain Sucks. It's really a moral stand. And so is the Cyclopean song, Welcome to the Hero Shack, which really cuts to the core of what we, what I don't want to say we, because I don't want to put words in Diana's mouth, but I think she'll agree. It goes down to a core of we believe everybody's capable of being a hero, and everybody is a hero if they just step up to the plate.
True.
If there's a fire and it's up to you to save, a kid stuck inside, I think most people find a way to get in there and save that kid. And if you can't, God bless you. I'm not judging anybody who's stuck in a position where they couldn't do it, but I just think everybody wants to, and I think that's the hero. It's just me. So a lot of that, it has emotion. A lot of it is just fun. Thank you, Tony. I happen to agree. I actually enjoy them a lot more than I thought I would, but they're no substitute for real bands. They are what they are. They're just fun. And oh yes, mad respect, brother. I'm going to show you guys something. I don't have an Iron Man cup. I'm going to have to work on that. I just have this clear. It's a dirty cup too, so I like it. It's got like stains of old age on it or something. Makes me feel like I'm a man. Look at Diana. She thinks she can talk, but she muted herself. And she's like, "Don't tell people these shot glasses are." That one is. I found that one in the back of the cabinet.
Can't.
It had like greasy film to it, and I figured the alcohol is going to sanitize it. So
it's probably because it hadn't been used in 100 years.
Yeah,
I usually when I take things out of the china cabinet that I know that haven't been used, I use soap and water on them, even though they're clean.
No, the alcohol worked. I could see it in it, and then when I drank it, I could it tasted so different. But now it tastes great.
Oh my gosh! I can't with you some days.
I watched it right up. It's like 100 proof.
Crazy.
I have one question for you, Diana. Does your daughter have a copy of this magazine?
Yes. She has a show
copies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
She's got every copy they've ever made.
No, I don't know if she has them like that, though. She might have them in digest form.
Oh, she's got them.
She's got the magazine.
Shogun magazines. She has them since, let's see, she's been collecting them since she was like 12 and 13, and she's in her 30s now. And she finally stopped. So she has cases and cases of them in storage. And I've said to her, "Why are you keeping them?" "Well, just because." Okay.
Well, the thing is, Diana, every manga published by Shonen Jump appears in this particular magazine.
Yep.
Before it becomes a standalone comic.
Yep. She does.
It has to go through all the surveys and everything else.
No, that I did not know, but I know that she will not part with them. And I know that she spends about $200 a month for a storage unit for all her collectibles and everything that she owns.
You should let her know that she can store those.
And there's the survey.
In the survey? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of them yourself? Are you a big collector of them?
I've got a few.
Yeah, no, she's got just about, it was a monthly, I think it was a monthly subscription that her dad had bought her. And so every month she'd get a brand new magazine, and every month she would read it. And it got to a point where we were stacking them in her bedroom, and then the bedroom became overly booked. I don't know, looked like a library. And I'm like, we can't do something. So we bought storage boxes, and then she bought a storage unit, and now it's in. They're all in storage. She may have a couple in her bookcase, but
I'm going to say this again.
Yes, sir.
She's more than welcome to store those in this office.
No,
she is. She's more than welcome to.
Chris,
I wouldn't mind. I would not mind at all.
Why? You don't read them.
I don't have them.
You'd be surprised.
Listen,
you'd be surprised at how safe they would be in his office.
How could I not? How could I read them? I haven't had any.
Well, they're in her. You just have to say, "Hey, can I borrow some?" And she would be more than happy to share.
I need you to get the company secret. And then I'll put on a James Bond tuxedo, and I'll get in your car because it's a little fancier.
Yeah.
And I'll put on the dun 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 dun, and I'll go in and I'll smuggle them all to the office.
That's so crazy.
For safe environmental keeping.
I see. For safe environmental keeping.
Yeah.
Well,
they would probably be safer in Chris's Hey, Chris, they'd probably be safer in your office than in her house.
Actually, the problem with this office is anytime I open the door, it's inundated with cats. Like right now, I'm looking at two of the three, and the third is probably behind me somewhere. And they,
The cats don't bother the books. That's the whole point. They guard the books.
oh
Oh
no,
yeah, no, our cats eat.
yeah.
No,
They
our
have to be put in plastic containers they can't get into. Like I thought cardboard boxes were safe, but
No.
Braveheart likes to
No.
walk up and jump on them. And literally he will bite like a box to death in 30 seconds. I'll look over and he's all the way down the edge of the box going on the other
They're
side. I'm like,
deadly.
what?
These are
never
cats
talk.
that will take my bookmark, literally take my bookmark and take it out of my book, pull it out of my book, and
So
run
she
around the house
loses her
with it.
place.
Well, so I lose my place. I mean, whatever. But and then I find little strings, like I have pretty bookmarks. I'm readers, right? Pretty, and all the little pink. One morning I got up and I'm like, what is this pink string from? Then I found another one in the corner. I'm like, what is this? And then I'm like, Book, you are going to. There, he's chomping on it. I'm like, give me that right now. So
It's
now
serious.
I
We
have to
don't
put
leave
my
our comics
bookmarks
out.
inside the book.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty. It had like a pretty tassel, and it was just had it by my nightstand. And then so I have to. He's a hot mess.
But like when our books come in and we're getting ready to ship, we can't just leave them like out on the table. The dogs never bother them,
Oh
but
yeah, no,
the
we
cats,
can't. You're right.
and they'll run with it. They don't care. And now Bella's a little different. She'll try, but she's not as big or as strong. But the two boys, they're easily over 12 pounds now. They're bigger than our Chihuahua, and they really do think they're little dogs that can jump all over the place. They're
Mhm.
although I will tell you, Hook, Captain Hook is kind of fat, and he's not very good at getting up past knee
Oh,
level.
so bad. There's something wrong with him. He is a chunky monkey, and like he tries to jump. And I don't overfeed him. He just takes everybody's food. I have to be on guard when I do feed them because he chases them around. He's terrible. He's so fresh. He's your
I'm looking
snuggle
at him right
buddy.
now. He's sitting on an 1117 printer, and he makes it look normal sized.
Yeah.
This printer is gigantic. But he's sitting on it. It looks like it's just 8.5, 11 little tiny office printer.
Oh, he's huge. He's like 2 feet long. He's a big boy. Well, their grandmother, we learned, has Mancoon in him, so we think that there's a little bit of that because he's a very, very big boy.
And the thing about him is he's stupid, but he's extremely loving.
He's not stupid.
Oh, he's dumb as a stick.
No,
I watch him. He is dumb as a stick.
he's
I've seen him
not.
get so
I'll
confounded.
be right back.
I've seen him do stupid things. Like we have a grate that we put up in front of the screen now, and he pokes his paws through it and thinks that's the neatest thing. There's nothing on the other side. The other cats are looking at him like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like,
He's our baby. Stop. So what else are we going to do before we close up the show? Because you're going to lose your co-host because I'm going to bed in a minute.
well, that's about it. It's been about an hour, so I guess we can get off.
Well, Terry, wait till Terry comes back.
Right, but to let Tony know I wasn't sleeping on it, but the ash can is still coming.
Yes, it is.
I'm still working on it.
Working on the cardinal.
I need to get the cardinal done first because it's time sensitive. It's going in issue 8, and it's just a couple more pages. The attention to detail is something, though. I got to tell you guys, I'm really starting to dig. Like, I can't even express it. But detail. It's become everything. What are we looking at here? Yeah, brother. I'm getting all sorts of cool messages.
Is that what's going on? I can hear bing, bing, bing. It's on my phone. Nobody's talking to me. I am quiet as a mouse right now.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing from everybody, friends, The Rock, you didn't even catch that. I claimed The Rock just texted me and you didn't even catch it. It was a joke.
I didn't.
He did not text me. The Rock did not text me.
I'm so sorry.
But I was trying to trick you.
Oh, I wasn't tricked though.
You didn't even hear it, brother. You didn't even hear it.
No.
You were deaf to me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, bro. I believe in you too. Heck, Mantown is actually kind of a cluster of that. Like, you guys are like believable. You know what I mean? Like, I believe.
Mm. Oh boy, 2 shots and listen to them. We're gonna have a
Two?
go fest now.
Who's had 2?
I don't know.
I'm not even showing you the bottle.
You shouldn't. You're gonna have it all drunk. I'll have to go get another one when they come up. Actually, I have to reach out to Steph because we have to plan a day to go visit. But it'll have to be a Wednesday, so so we can see
So
it.
get creative, ladies. Get creative.
I'm gonna. I'm still regrouping from the weekend and from the costume. I'm older, you know. It takes me a long time to regroup from these things.
I've
Work.
noticed.
I got progress notes to do.
The
It's
last
the end
one
of the
took you
school
like
year.
20 minutes. It was amazing.
No, well, it's the end of the school year for us, so we have lots of documentation. I got quite a few done this afternoon, but I still have a
Well,
lot.
let's be honest. As long as you manage not to trip over anything again, you should be fine.
I should be fine. Oh my god, I'm sitting on a rolled up towel because my tushy hurts because of that fall.
Yeah,
But
I
my
know.
knees are working great. Everything else is fine.
Uh-huh.
Just my tailbone is sensitive. It's not being graceful. I think Terry's back. Terry, did I saw you come back? No, maybe not. I thought I saw him quickly. Terry, where'd you go?
Way that away.
Playing that away. So what else do we got to share?
That's really about it this week. We got everything covered.
We do have everything covered.
Yeah, I'll be dropping new artwork, of course, throughout the week.
Mhm.
If something hits, I'll write a silly song and share it with the world.
And I like that. I like that you're using that form of that tool to help you get what's on your mind out rather than doing all these stupid little tweets and then you get into arguments with people and then it's just
Well, I still like an occasional argument, but it does just help get it out of your system, you know. And it's more satisfying than writing 40 pages of text, you know.
Right. And you do have all those credits you said you had to use.
Well, that's because I opened a new account and then found that I had an account on another. Yes, basically. So the account that I couldn't access had gathered up tons of credits. Good night, Miss Steph. All right. So this is
Tell me
it then.
something.
There
Tell
he
me
is.
something.
What's up, Terry?
Yeah. Now, who do you guys print with?
Paper?
Yeah. Who's your printer?
I'm so sorry.
Terry, our printer is paper. So Diana, do you want to?
Funny. Okay,
Yeah.
so currently we are on demand printing, so we only print what we need. We're going through Amazon right now, although I do have a account with Ingram Spark, and we do have the Great Cyclopean #1 up there. We are waiting on our first book. I did buy a book. I want to check the quality before I start transitioning all of our books over to Ingram Spark. I want to make sure we do like it, but we use Amazon KDP for printing. So that is
okay.
And they use paper.
So I can tell you one thing I've found is KDP seems to be more basic and simplistic, although I believe it's more picky. Whereas Ingrid Sparks has more options, and they actually let Diana override some of their suggestions, which was impressive because on Amazon there is no overriding. If they tell you you've got to change it, you got to change it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm referring to is like I do full bleed pages in most cases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something I found very frustrating is they don't like any text to extend outside a certain margin, even if it is full bleed, which means they're going to cut it anyways.
Yeah.
So I've actually had books returned to me where I had to adjust it because, you know, the letter T overlapped the line by like a 16th of an inch or less. But because it broke that little line and their computer system detects it as text outside a certain safety zone, which shouldn't matter anyways, but they still send it to you. One time, remember I put a letter on in the page, honey? It was, oh, what was it? It was
Oh,
clusterfull.
yeah. It was yes.
There was a like a letter that the protagonist had written to the world, kind of like a
Right.
manifesto, and it led off the page. The letter was just so large on the page that the edges of the letter ran off, and they would not publish it. I had put it
Yeah.
in I ended up putting it in a frame and reducing it down so it
Right.
bled to the edge of the frame, and the frame was within the boundaries that they were just
Yeah.
freaking out. And I was like, I can't believe I can't just run this to the edge like that. That's
Mhm.
impossible. Whereas Ingram Sparks will let me do that, I believe. They'll let me override that from what I could tell from
Right.
what I reported.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a plus. Ingram Sparks is also when you hear people say they're at Barnes and Nobles, Walgreens, Walmart, and they're and Amazon. I think there might be a couple others. That's usually how they're doing it, I think, because Ingram Sparks has further publishing reach than Amazon. Amazon's like all Amazon or nothing.
Right.
And those guys reach into several retailers, and I think Scholastic as well.
Well, the reason I ask is because I got a print sample from Morris Publishing. This is their comic book sample.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Looks good.
Oh, this is the manga size. Gives you all the parameters for whichever size you want from graphic novel, which is 8 by 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional comic book size and the manga size.
Yep.
With them, you can also do children's books too.
Mm-hmm. Most of these places that do either print on demand, you can get various sizes. I know, especially with Ingram Spark. The reason I like Ingram Sparks is because that's where libraries go to. They literally send out catalogs of up and coming new books. Yes, Mr. T.
Speaking of libraries,
Yes.
we're having to provide more copies of the Great Cyclopean due to demand at the library.
Oh yeah, we do. We actually get
our books.
I have to get them a whole set. I got to get them a whole set. So that's really good. So yeah, I went to our meeting for the Comic Book Fest in October, and the ladies that I met with said, "Oh, by the way, your Great Cyclopean has been being checked out quite often now because Chris and I have been running the comic book club, as you know, and I think parents are, looking into, or the kids are checking it out. I don't know.
It's starting to happen, and this is what I had always envisioned, and it just has not happened until now.
Right.
When
look into trade paperback variants for your library.
But when kids start getting into your stuff, a buzz starts, and it ends up being like, so Jimmy goes, over to his cousins for the weekend and shares with them the website. And maybe Jimmy's cousin doesn't like it, but his best friend does. So he goes home with it, and his little brother picks up on it. You know what I mean? It starts branching out. And then before you know it, if you're fortunate and blessed, suddenly you've got like a couple of thousand kids picking up your stuff.
Right.
And then you can say, okay, we've started to arrive.
Yeah.
And really that's the goal, though, is to create a foundation that we can build a positive all age platform out of, and I'm not anti-adult, anti-mature, or anti-off color or whatever. You guys want to do what you want and do what you want. But I'm looking to provide a ground where I can create comic book fans that will mature into comic book readers, like we did in the 80s and the 90s. We used to grow up in it, and then we would find our favorite titles or the more mature books that we wanted. Now the
thing about us was they were scattered everywhere.
Yeah, they were. They were very available. They're right. Very available. And now not.
That's why you can read issues 1 through 7 for free at HeroShack.com, because they're not as available as they used to be.
Yeah.
We make them as available as we can.
We try.
Yeah. All right, babe. What do you think? Are we ready for the night?
We are ready for the night. I'm exhausted. I have to go and get my. Hey, Outcast just popped in.
It's time.
Hey, Outcast.
Poor Outcast.
Wait, since he's here, I want to let you know, I have friends that are pushing me to watch X-Men '97, and I actually watched your show on the last episode tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna force myself to watch it. You guys know
I'll watch it with you. I like X-Men.
anybody who knows me knows I've been anti DC or anti Disney for a
Disney
while.
for a while, I know.
So
We know.
I'm gonna bite the bullet, put the clothespin on my nose, and give it a shot, and hopefully like it. But I watched Outcast show today, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
He does have a good show.
And I love spoilers, so he gave away a lot of stuff, but I won't remember in the moment. I'll be fine.
You have to remember, a lot of people are not jumping to watch X-Men 97 right away because of Disney's track record.
Well, that's exactly why I didn't watch it. And I still have my doubts whether or not I can truly get into it. But I know Outcast gave it a good recommendation. I know Mantown generally has as well. So like that's plenty of testimony saying go ahead, give it a shot. Now it's just, can I trust Disney? Season 1 is one thing. What's going to happen in season? Like that's what I'm always worried about. Will they hook me into a series and then do like the third episode of the Star Wars, whatever they call them, the last? Yeah. That last movie just ruined it all for me. They could have done a crappy movie and I would have liked it more than that. I don't know. I'm not a track star. I couldn't follow it right. Every time I turned around, something was changing that was catastrophic. And I was like, okay, no more Star Wars for you for a while. But now I also have to watch The Mandalorian because that's also something they're pressing me on. And I'm like,
well, The Mandalorian was good.
That's what they all say. I'm like, yeah, but doesn't it go woke somewhere? Like, am I going to get like
no?
Are they gonna insult?
It didn't go woke because of Jon Favreau. He's a diehard Star Wars fan, so there was no way.
We shall see.
No way.
If it can get past me, then I'll agree. Anyways, guys, so I am starting to run out of gas. I know my wife is, and it's been an hour.
We're trying to encourage her to do something that she hasn't done before, and that takes work.
What's that?
Well, to get you to build your comic book vocabulary and library.
Well, that is coming slowly but surely. But I'm not a comic book fan per se, just because I edit my husband's. I do enjoy them, but again, it's not something that I would naturally go to. I do read graphic novels and stuff like that, but I have a lot of other stuff I want to pursue.
I don't read comics. I read graphic novels.
That's just dumb. That's just
comics.
Dumb.
Comics are for babies. I read graphic novels.
Guys. Is X-Men 97 a cartoon, by the way?
Yes, it is. It is.
I don't like cartoons. Why can't they make
it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be based on the 90s animated series.
The classic animated series, which you would love.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to bed, so you guys can carry on and talk about it all.
Now I'm going to go to bed too, but I'm going to play the trailer before we go.
I have to stand.
Huh?
I got to stand. I'm in pain, so I have to stand.
You better put your hand over your heart.
Okay.
Face the flag.
I don't have a flag in my office.
The flag will be on your screen, honey. It'll be the video.
Oh, I see. All right. All right. Well, until next week, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in.
And if you're watching this on replay, as grifty as this will sound, please like, subscribe, share, back. Go to HeroShack.com and check out the free books and buy issue 8. It's really cool. Did I do well? Was that it?
Yes, you did well. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that's not the video. Hang on, I'm almost there, guys. All right, wait. All right, wait. I just saved. Okay, wait. I'm almost there. I want to get just right. This is well produced, isn't it, Diana?
Yeah.
You're stunned, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll just play the last few seconds of this thing.
Tell me what you really think. I believe in the heart of a good man.
All right.
I believe in the soul of a maiden true. I I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shine. In a world where the doors keep on closing and it feels like we'll never escape, there's a place where adventures are open. There's a place where you don't have to wait. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a man true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. I deliver the tales for the hoping. I'm the wind in the sails for the brave. I'm the lesson that helps you keep coping at the end of a very bad day. I believe in the heart of a good man. I believe in the soul of a man true. I believe there are people who understand. I believe there's a hero in you. Welcome to the hero shack. Welcome to